This is the 1969 Dodge Coronet RT by Ertl American Muscle and is part of the Ertl Mint series. Released in 1999, this is a serialized car and is numbered 3286 of 7499. This Coronet is equipped with the 426 Hemi engine, which produced 425 horsepower and 490 foot-pounds of torque, and was capable of 5-second 0 to 60 times and mid-13 quarter miles. It is reported that only 96 two-door hardtops and 10 convertibles were equipped with this engine. Before we check out the details, let's have a look at the box. So here's the front of our box. The box itself isn't in that great of shape. It has what I would call severe shelf wear. On the side, we've got two colorful photos and some descriptions and details of the enclosed diecast. The top of the box is kind of plain. It just says Dodge RT 426 Hemi. The other side of the box has a nice frontal shot of the car. And the back of the box has some descriptive captions such as detailed interior, high gloss finish, opening doors, rubber tires, and this one here is a little misleading. Opening hood reveals super detailed engine. I think we can all agree that that's debatable. Also inside the box, they included this little booklet that contains vintage advertising ads and photos. They give you a little bit of history about the car. And a cutaway view of the Hemi engine. So I thought we'd start with the back of the car. They've done a really nice job with the taillight surround accents, and I like the matte black insets. They used real transparent red lenses for the tail lamps. There's your trunk lock and Dodge written across the back of the trunk lid, along with the RT badge. It's worth noting that they did a really nice job with the chrome bumper. I didn't see any flaws or defects in it. Everything is really bright and shiny. I'd like to have a look in the trunk, but unfortunately it does not open. And let's have a look at some of the side details. Both front and rear side markers are painted on. Of course, the front is kind of a amber orangish color. The trim bezels were painted body color. This car is equipped with Magnum 500 wheels and white wall tires. All the chrome wheel well trim is painted on. They've given us a nice chrome plated piece that runs from wheel to wheel underneath the sill there. The door handle is a chrome plated piece, but the door lock is just painted on. They did a really nice job simulating the texture of the vinyl roof, and all the chrome trim pieces around the windows, those are all painted on. And there's the rear Magnum 500 wheel. And lastly, the black bumblebee stripe is painted on with RT callout. And here is the front of the Coronet RT. Both the grille surround and bumper chrome plating are absolutely flawless. I like the clear acrylic lenses in the headlights. The grille has ample detail, including an RT badge. The parking light turn signal indicators are painted on, but I have to admit they look awesome. The front bumper is very shiny. I like all the bumper bolts. Good attention to detail there. Here's a little closer shot of the twin hood scoops. Each scoop has a Hemi call-out decal on the side. The simulated inlet trim accents are painted on. And here's something kind of surprising for an Ertl American muscle car. Chrome-plated windshield wipers that actually look like real windshield wipers. And now let's have a look under the hood. Okay, this isn't working out so good. Okay, I think I have a solution to our problem. I have found a red toothpick that we can use as a prop rod. I guess if this was actually a super detailed engine compartment, we would have had real working spring-loaded hinges. You can see they've given us the plumbing for the Ram Charger twin scoops. We've got some spark plug wires and rubber hoses. The Hemi air cleaner doesn't have a whole lot of detail to it, but we do get a radiator support decal there. And now let's have a look at some of the interior detail. We'll start with the passenger side door. They give us some simulated rib texturing on the inner part of the door panel. We've got a couple of accent pieces, the window crank and the door handle. This wood strip here is actually a decal, and you can see they didn't really give us any detail on the end of the door there. The seats are hard plastic, and the floorboards are also hard plastic. No simulated carpeting in this one. I don't think the dash opens on these Ertl American muscle cars, at least not this one. But they did give us the little chrome glove box push button there, so that's cool. The center console looks really nice. It's got some shiny chrome accents to it. There's your courtesy light. That's painted white, and it looks like they got a chrome trim ring painted around it. And there's the shifter. Kind of looks a little odd to me, but is what it is. Nice job on the chrome accents around the gauges, and it looks like that's probably the radio controls and heater controls there. They did a nice job, I think, on the seat backs. They give us ample detail. And they did also include painting in some chrome accents there on the seat back and the headrest supports. And here's a little different angle of the driver's side door detail. And here is the dash. Once again, nice job on the chrome accents around the gauges and the different buttons and switches. I like the chrome trim accents around the pedals. That was definitely a nice touch. The simulated wood on the center console, that's a decal. And here's the bottom of the American Muscle Dodge Coronet. The front wheels do spin, and they are connected to the steering wheel. There is no active suspension on this car. And the back tires also spin, but the drive shaft is not connected. And here's where it's serialized. 3286 of 74.99. So this has been a review of Ertl's American Muscle Mint Series 1969 Dodge Coronet Hemi RT. My two biggest problems with this car are the non-opening trunk and lack of super detail in the engine compartment, but both of these are common traits with this particular line of Ertl American Muscle releases. On the plus side, I felt the chrome plating was flawless. The simulated vinyl roof was of quality, and I thought they did a decent job with most of the interior details. I would recommend adding this Coronet RT to your collection. Just don't forget your red toothpick.